Hey everybody, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a full tour of one of our brand new 2022 Barletta Corsa 23 UA models. If you have any questions on this boat or our other inventory, check out all of our contact information in the description below. So the boat we're looking at today, overall tube length is 23.5 feet long and the deck length is 25 feet long. This one is finished off in a really nice black diamond for the main railskin color, and we get red garnet for the accent. And with the blackout package, all the aluminum rails are finished off in that matte black color. The interior has a really nice wraith gray furniture upholstery with red accents, and then we get the Tessa gray flooring. And this boat can seat 11 people. Moving in back, we have our 250 horsepower Mercury motor. Plenty of power to get this boat up on plane, and it's very efficient and quiet. And then at the back of the boat, you're gonna notice we have so much deck space here. Really good area to hang out, jump off in the water and things like that. And then we have this stainless steel cage around the motor with our ski pylon right in the center. We have our gas fill up right in the center to make it convenient depending on which side of the dock you're at. And then on the other side of me, you're gonna see the stainless steel ladder, which makes it even easier to enter and exit in the water. Hopping on board now with this Barletta Corsa, we get the Ultra Lounger configuration. This entire area is really cool the way it's configured. Right now you can see how we have a huge sun deck with the way it's laid out. And then this whole piece is a backrest. You can actually lock it up into place. And now we have a really good lounger for facing forwards. And then even with it down, there's a lot of storage space in this. So with that out of the way, I can grab the front of this cushion and just lift it up. It's on a gas strut with a hinge. We have our dual battery system and then a little bit of storage. And then also in the center, we have two more cushions with a strap you can lift up. There's more storage space under here, and you can lock them into place to have a smaller set of forward-facing seats. My favorite feature is when you have both of these seats up in that position, you can put this chair all the way forward, and now you have kind of like a picnic table style forward-facing seat and a rear-facing seat, great for lounging out in the water. And then you can see this seat over here is also configurable. We have our passenger seat and a pretty traditional forward-facing seat. You can then push this forward and you have a rear-facing lounger. With all these flat, you can of course see how that would be. And I like how this one can even turn into a forward lounger. So as you can see, we have all sorts of different configurations. We have a backrest that'll pop up just like we saw in the back. And you can see that set up. And then there's even more storage space. We can pull this cushion off and you can see just how much more storage this boat has. And then up underneath this section, you can lift up the cushion just like we saw in back, and we have even more dry storage space underneath this entire area. So it's a really cool configuration the way you want to mix and match it. And then moving to the side entry and exit door, you just lift up on the hinge and it'll lock open. And a cool feature, this has doggy dock view. This section right here is actually transparent. So when you're driving the boat or you have your furry friend on board, they can see out and you can see out. You can see the dock, see the water, and you're gonna have the same door up on the front. So it's a really cool way they've done that. And then up in this section, we have a storage area. You can twist this and open it up, and you can see just how much more storage there is. And this even can double as a table. If you lift these legs out and extend them downward, we have a really good flat place to prepare food or do anything else on this table. Now, since this is a tri-tune setup, Barletta actually utilizes the center pontoon for more dry storage space. We can open up this door, we have a good weather seal to make it nice and dry, and it's a ton of space in here. It's very long, so you can fit larger items like skis or noodles, or even the cover of this boat. Now, this is a pet-friendly boat. So you can open up this area, and we even get a water and food bowl for your dog. Really cool setup for sure. And then up top we have a lockable glove box. Pretty good amount of storage space in here for your valuables. And then now let's get to the driver's center. So as you're gonna notice, this is actually up on an area about a few inches above the floor. So when you sit in here, you have a really good view over all of your other passengers, and you have a ton of legroom. This seat that I'm sitting in, this captain's chair, we have our adjustable armrest. It even swivels, moves forward and back, and it can recline. And then over on this right side of me, I have a cup holder down below, as well as a 12 volt. And then we have our throttle control right here with a few more buttons. And then we also have our trim up and down and a remote start button. We have a nice comfortable pad right here. Your bilge pump, your RGB lighting, you can adjust all of that. Then we have our head unit for all the audio system. Then we have our screen right here. We have all sorts of different things that will come up, like vitals within the engine. If I tap this icon over on the left side, we can see our charts, our echolocation, all sorts of other things. So really usable to see that screen. On this right side of me, we have more toggles for our horn, accessory lighting, as well as the docking lighting. And then on this left side, we have our navigation lights. You can turn on all the panel lights, floor lights, and the courtesy lights. We get a wireless phone charging up top, your speedometer and tach, and then you can scroll through here and see your speed readout in a digital form, as well as your fuel, you have hours, and a few other things that will come up. So then moving towards the bow of this boat, this is a really comfortable area to lounge out and enjoy the sunshine. We have 2 chairs that can turn into captain's chairs almost. We have an armrest that'll fold down to give you that forward-facing seat. And then a really cool thing is there's even more storage space up here, just like we saw in back. We can lift this whole backrest up. You can get access to this area, and you can even lift this up out of the way and gain access from the front, which makes it really, really convenient. And then underneath, these cushions are all on hinges, and everything under here is going to be lined in plastic. You can notice that. So when you're putting wet items in here, you can easily wipe it out just to keep it nice and clean. You have the same configuration over on this right side. And then another cool feature is the way they've integrated the trash can. So if you pull this backrest up, just like on the other side, we have our wastebasket right in here. Really good amount of space, really convenient for everybody to gain access to. And then moving up front to finish it up, this Tri-Tune also has even more storage space up front, which is a really good place for your anchor or something that you're going to be using quite often. You can see just how much more space there is. And then like I mentioned earlier, we have that front view door with the doggy dog view. And then finishing it up with our bimini top as well as the arch. Being the UA, the A stands for arch, we have a really nice satin black arch here that gives us a really cool sporty design. We have a huge bimini top that shades half the interior from the sun very well. Then up in front, we even have a ski pylon if you're going to be wakeboarding or skiing. Of course, you have the one on the back. And then on the top left and right side, we have 6-inch Hertz Audio tower speakers up here to give you that awesome tunes while you're enjoying the back of the boat. And then you can see this bimini top is collapsible. All you have to do is pull these handles and it folds forwards nicely and out of the way. And the arch itself will even fold down if you're going to be storing it in your garage or even just going under a low bridge. So I think that's about everything. Taking a look at one of our brand new 2022 Barletta Corsa models. Very sporty interior and exterior. If you guys have any questions on this boat, check out all of our contact information down in the description below. And we look forward to seeing you out on the water.